Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I'm so excited. I have really been feeling the call to talk about this subject matter, and somehow I've put it off and put it off, and today was the day. I was like, I'm doing it. And what I want to talk to you guys about is not new material, but it's a new way in which I'm interacting with the material. So, I want to talk to you about signs and symbols, synchronicities, messages that we get from the universe when we're paying attention, when we're slowed down enough to catch them. And the thing that's really interesting for me is in the past, when I come in contact with, synchronicities, I tend to really want to bring meaning to them almost immediately. And oftentimes I sort of create a story with some ending that comes in the future, And what I've been doing lately is not doing that. Actually just taking the synchronicities as a message from the universe that I'm on the right track. It's like, yeah, you're doing it. You're catching it. You're in the right place at the right time. Keep going. You're doing great. And I take it as sort of cheerleading from the universe. And it actually feels incredible in my body. I notice that, in general, I just feel more alive and a lightness in my body, smile on my face, tingles in here. Life feels like an adventure in those moments, and I feel like a detective, and I love that. And it also brings my inner child on board, which is key to my wholeness, right? So, I just want to give you one quick example of what it looks like for me recently. So I was wearing a t-shirt the other day with a raccoon on it, and I love this t-shirt, but I've never actually really thought about, it's interesting when I do choose to wear this t-shirt, what kind of energy am I in? And what is raccoon animal energy? So I think about the symbols, I think about my own personal idea of raccoon, but I also looked it up, and in the first paragraph, it talked about raccoons as pirates. And it's quite interesting because the day before I had purchased like a kid's book, an encyclopedia on pirates at the thrift store in my neighborhood. And I bought it because, my mind said I was buying it because I need to improve my vocabulary in Portuguese. But really, it was like my little inner child was like, I love this subject matter. Ooh, pirates. It had pictures of, pirate booty and pirate clothing, and wow, I really loved it. So, and then yesterday I'm at the Feira de Bagageira, which is the flea market here in the neighborhood, and I run across a book, and it's called The Pirates of the Desert. This is really interesting because I've been using the phrasing lately and been really in an inquiry around a past pattern I have, which is to go to the desert to look for water. And this can relate to people or situations or projects, whatever. But this is really something that I want to stop doing. And so, without trying to put all those pieces together and say, what does it mean? There's a part of me that just wants to say, whew, this little pirate theme that keeps popping up, yes, there's something there to explore. But it also, in the moment, just says, keep going, Christina. You're on it. You're following it. Just keep following those feelings. Keep following the fun. Keep following the playfulness. Keep following the desire. And we'll be here to tell you, you're on track. You're on track. Keep going. So I just feel it as such a supportive, fun exchange that I can do with the universe. And the main thing for me, and I think this is really important, this is an important part of the puzzle, is that as we're going through life and we're slowing down enough and we're opening ourselves to receiving this sort of conversation and dialogue with the universe, it's really important to actually take time to receive it, to integrate it. And that could look differently for everyone, but for me, it's time in silence. It's deep breaths. I'm not taking in any more input. I'm simply letting this land in my system and noticing, what does it do in my body? Like, what sensations am I noticing? What's moving? What thoughts are coming up? What pictures are coming up in my mind? And just staying in this really inquisitive, exploratory mode of like, whew, yeah, what's bubbling up here? So, yeah, I implore you to give yourself time for integration, to let these things land, to feel the rich, juicy aliveness that this kind of um, play throughout your day and your daily life, yeah, what it can bring. It's really joyful. So, that's all for today. Let's all take a deep breath together. Maybe one more.